Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's case I'm going to be talking to you about is Latrese Curtis. So the city of Raleigh in North Carolina had woke up to a terrifying murder when the police received a call in January 2008. And this was about an unresponsive female lying by the side of Interstate 540. They arrived to find Latrese Curtis brutally slain in a crime that had been seemed quite personal. Investigation discoveries where murder lies, obstacle of affection showcases the chilling murder and charts out to ensuing that police investigation, which revealed the crime of passion and jealousy. If the case intrigues you and you want to know where the murderer is at the present, we have you covered. Latrese Curtis was described as cheerful and in love with the idea of living. She was a student at North Carolina Central University and her social circle had nothing but praise for her. Curtis was also quite close to her family and resided in Raleigh with her husband Darren. She is terribly missed to this very day. On January 30th, 2008, the Raleigh police received a call informing them that some drivers had been found in a woman's body that was lying alongside Interstate 540. She was reported to be unresponsive and possibly dead. The police rushed to the spot near Louisburg Road to find the victim already deceased. She was identified as Latrese Curtis, and an autopsy determined that she had been stabbed in her neck, stomach, and chest, and her head almost 40 times. The cause of death was confirmed to be a stab wounds, and nature of death is a homicide. Moreover, the police gathered that the vicious and brutal nature of the attack hinted at being one of personal vengeance, hatred, or jealousy. Starting their investigation, the police decided to look into Curtis's personal connections to figure out why anyone would want to kill her. According to the show, through their investigation, the police discovered that Latrese Curtis was reportedly involved with a person named Stephen Randolph. Although there are varying reports about the specifics of the victim's association with Randolph, prosecutors allege that two shared a sexual relationship and were also seeing each other. Naturally, with Curtis already married, Randolph became the prime suspect. The authorities began looking into his life. When investigating Randolph, officers discovered that he shared an apartment with Robert Reeves. Robert Reeves was then employed as a minister at Cedar International Fellowship in Durham and was considered on all accounts a religious man. However, Reeves' associates did not know that he was gay and, according to the prosecutors, had a long history of making sexual advances to young men. When the police got wind of that, they looked at Reeves and found out that he had his eye on Randolph for quite some time. Although Randolph testifies that he never had any sexual relations with Reeves, the latter was interested in the roommate and pursued him relentlessly. Still, Rudolph kept turning Reeves down. According to the show, the police theorized that once Reeves learned about Rudolph's alleged affair with Curtis, he deduced that his advances was being turned down because of their affair. Thus, seeing Curtis as an obstacle in his desire, Reeves wanted to get rid of her. Their theory was strengthened by two witnesses, one of whom was Curtis's friend. The friend said that she received a call from Curtis' number at 2 a.m. on January 30th, yet instead of anyone speaking, she only heard the sound of cars and footsteps. When Reeves was questioned, he mentioned that he did not see Curtis that night and was instead at a church function. He even told the police that he did not lend his car to anyone else. However, authorities were able to refute his statements. Using the second witness, a state trooper who claimed that she had seen Curtis and Reeves' vehicles together. and this had been on the Interstate 540 at 1:30 a.m. Additionally, officers even recovered a half-melted trash can that contained fabric and accelerant at Reeves' house. According to authorities, the trash can and its contents proved that Reeves had recently tried to burn some sort of clothing. With enough evidence to warrant an arrest, Reeves had then arrested for his involvement in Curtis's murder. Once put on trial, prosecutors alleged the victim and to come visit Randolph on January the 29th. After she exited their residence, Reeves was accused of following her and murdering her. Reeves pleaded not guilty to the charges but was ultimately convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in 2009. Currently, Robert Reeves is serving his life sentence at the Passaquoddy Correctional Institution in Elizabeth City in North Carolina. Okay then, so that is the case of Latrese Curtis. Until next time everyone, take care, bye bye.